Hey lads, this is Noble Clover, and welcome to the very first Let's Play that I'm making. And today I will be starting off with Bad Faith. Oh, it already started. I would have put this on my main channel, Noble Clover, but I decided to put it here on my second channel because I kind of want to keep Let's Plays and other non voice acting videos that I make separate. So yeah, if you like this and you want to see more, let me know what you think down below. So yeah, we're in like a big board meeting, and yeah, she's just getting ready to speak. Good morning, fellow board members. As you may surmise, I am the lead doctor for the new Fit treatment account. Also, I tried recording this 3 times, but I kind of felt that the first one wasn't perfect. I felt for the second one my throat was too dry, and for the third one I was just about getting into it, but then my mom walked into the room to ask me something. So, yeah, this is like my fourth attempt. So, hopefully, there won't be any further interruptions to this. The one concerning the small child on Friday. What the fuck happened, Doctor? Let me explain, sir. I know this is a major issue, as I have seen it firsthand, and as board members of the company that hired you, we have a right to know. I. What does this mean for our company? Are we liable? They're more concerned about the company. How are we going to explain this to our investors, to the public? Members, please. Let her talk. Doctor, you have the floor. I assume you will talk about your case summary, Doctor? Please continue. We are waiting for your answer. Also, just a heads up, if you hear me sipping water, it's because my throat is still dry, but as long as I keep it decently hydrated, then things will be hunky dory. Yes. Thank you, sir. Let me start right now. A few weeks earlier, there's the boy. Interesting monitor they have. Nurse, is the boy comfortable? The boy's comfortable on the scanner bed. I can start when you're ready, Doc. Excellent. Scan now. Also, normally I would give them different voices, but I'm just gonna give them different kinds of tones, cause yeah, my voice. And yeah, I just can't be bothered giving them different voices. It's scanning now, Doc. Hear that puppy purr. It better. It cost this clinic millions. It's been weeks, hasn't it? About 4 weeks now. The mother says the boy's been doing his treatments. Yeah, well. Another note, nurse. Yes? Cats purr, not dogs. Thanks, Doc. Can always count on you. She's either being smug or really chipper there. Scanning's done. Thank you, nurse. Bring up the scan now. Unfortunately, it's as I had expected. No change? He gained back the pound he lost, most likely water weight too. That happens. No harm in it. Mom claims she's been closely monitoring him, but so far the boy's lost no weight. Do you think there's any hope for him? I think I'll go with pessimistic. I'll be honest, it doesn't look good for our poor kid. The boy has struggled with weight loss for years and not much seems to budge him. I have a bad feeling that even our treatment may not do much for him. How old is the boy in question? What kind of treatments are they doing on him? I'm kind of curious. And most curiously, why are his lungs so big? That sucks. We've never failed a patient before. On the bright side, maybe our failure will reveal new things we can study. You're always looking on the bright side of life, aren't you, Doc? I know that was sarcastic. So, What are you going to tell the mom? She's definitely not going to be happy with what I say to her. Poor kid. I hope she doesn't chew him out for another week of this. Yeah, some parents can be really hard on their kids when they're pushing them to lose weight if they feel that like they need to be a bit healthier. Just word of advice, if you have a kid and you feel like they should lead a healthier lifestyle, just don't be too hard on them because that's only going to make them overeat out of stress. So, yeah, just like gently encourage them to be more active and just tell them not to give a shit about their appearances. Fat shaming ain't cool. Godspeed then. Doctor, you have news about my boy? She looks like a cultist wine mom. I do, ma'am. I'll be frank with you, the scans show no change. I see. My team and I are currently working through a study with your boy about what may be happening. However, this has gone further than we had anticipated. Is that so? Treatment usually shows results starting in the second week, and it seems that your son is either unusually slow to respond or may not be benefiting from the treatment at all. So now what? Well, the treatment for weight loss has not failed before, so this is something quite unusual. But, doctor, we do believe some of it may be just that your son's biology is reacting slower than usual to the treatment. Doctor, please. However, if you do not think this is sufficiently beneficial to your son's overall health, I would understand if you would like me to suggest alternative clinics for you. Are there actually weight loss clinics for kids? I'm curious now. Doctor, listen to me. Ooh, she's mad. I have tried everything. Every diet, every fad, every book, every treatment. Yeah, don't fall for any of that diet culture nonsense. It's not really beneficial in the long term. Just, if you do want to lose weight, or if you want someone to lose weight, or if you just want them to lead a healthier lifestyle, I definitely would recommend consulting a nutritionist or a health expert rather than some bloody advertisement that claims, "Oh look, you can lose 500 pounds if you eat this little pill." That's just an exaggeration, but yeah, 500 pounds is too heavy. My son has failed in every single venture. It's only gotten worse over the years. I wonder why. Surely it's not because you were constantly bullying him for it. Do you know what I feel when I bring him out in public? When others look at him, and then look at the mother responsible for him? Shame, guilt, failure. You are my last hope, Doctor, you and your clinic. I cannot guarantee progress. I feel powerless to save my son from this hell. Look at him. I can't even face it sometimes. Are you referring to your son as an object? Jeez, that's harsh. I'm sorry, Doctor. I feel hopeless throughout. It does seem somehow this is all my fault. Well, I don't want to be rude, but obesity is a complex health issue and nutritional science is still frequently updating. Yeah, it's true. People are still adding on to the knowledge about metabolism, weight gain, and overall bodily health. Yeah, we're still learning about the human body, and whatever knowledge we do gain, we just add on to it, or just correct some things that were originally taken as facts, but then later on through further research we find out that we have to correct certain facts about the human body. And yeah, I guess all that's left is to pray to God, right? Pray that fat away. We will find a way to help your son soon. Sure, doctor. Let's try another week of this treatment to see if it bears any results. 1 week later. Is the boy comfortable? He's all set up. Should I scan now? Yes. Initiate the scan, please. Why isn't the doctor wearing a mask but the nurse is? That's weird. What do you think about the boy's mom, doctor? I'm gonna go with negative because I don't like her. This doesn't leave the room, but I feel kind of sorry for the kid. The mom is overbearing. It's good that we're trying to get her son to be a little bit healthier, but I just don't like it when it comes from a bad place. Same. Thank God you feel it too, Doc. You shouldn't, force your kids to become more active, just encourage them to, be active, little by little, not just, through forcing them to, you shouldn't, force your kid to join a sports team if they don't feel like team sports. You can just, encourage them to get healthier through little steps, just walking or maybe just, a fun activity, like going to, um, an adventure zone. So, yeah. I don't know. It's just my opinion, lads. Thank God you feel it too, Doc. She looks like she's smiling under that mask. I hope we're wrong, though. Maybe we're assuming too much. Scan's done. Take a look. God, he's got big lungs. Why is it so cloudy all of a sudden? As expected, nothing has changed. No, wait a second. There has been a significant shift of weight. 5 pounds down. Huh. 5 pounds down? Are you kidding me? Do a rescan. But if this is correct, the treatment seems to be working. But the treatment has never made anyone lose 5 pounds in a week before. Yeah, and in a child, if I would be very concerned considering that this happens with a juvenile patient. Other vitals seem perfectly healthy. It may simply be a weird anomaly. I'm going to run a few more tests, but if this is correct, we'll see a skinnier kid in no time. I have some excellent news. Your son has lost 5 pounds. Ma'am? Yes! That's great! What does that mean? He surpassed any patient's weekly loss under the treatment, and his vital seems to be perfectly healthy. We're still researching how our treatment may have resulted in this phenomenon, but I think we are finally making great progress. Of course, Doctor. Thank the Lord for granting us this small bit of hope. It's times like these that my faith is rewarded. We'll continue treatment in the next week. If this continues, you'll see a healthier boy. My son, handsome. Soon enough. No. The word is not handsome. The word is healthy, okay? Don't confuse the two. They're spelled differently. The next week. Is the boy comfortable? I guess. A bit nervous as usual, maybe. Start the scan then. So, what the hell happened last time? Nothing for weeks and then all of a sudden, 5 pounds? We spent some time putting together a hypothesis about it so far. The working hypothesis is that the treatment must have lagged against some kind of fat buildup and then kind of gave way last week. I'm really curious as to what kind of treatment this is. Is it drugs? Is it physical exercise? Is it a combination of both? Gene therapy? That's good. It certainly could be, if it means weight loss normalizes. Otherwise, if he starts to lose weight continuously at this rate, we'll have to stop treatment. And I don't know, I did hear that there are some people who are very prone to gaining weight or losing weight, and it may be due to genes. So, yeah, this is why I asked, if there was any gene treatment involved. Which, if you ask me, may be a bit extreme for him. It's just kind of freaky. Scan's complete, Doc. Well, would you look at that? 2.5 pounds. What a relief. I guess our hypothesis must be correct. I guess it's just smooth sailing from here, right? One hopes. Looks like his lungs are coated in something. Only 2.5 pounds? It's optimal. Bleh. It's optimal news, ma'am. That means we are keeping at a steady pace for your son's weight loss. Maybe for you, doctor, but I expected different. She wants him to lose like 10 pounds, which is not ideal for the boy that young. Or maybe I shouldn't have. That's right, you shouldn't have. Hmm? Would you be able to clarify what you mean, ma'am? After the news last week, I had slowed my prayers. But the Lord is testing me, and this is my punishment for not sticking to my faith. I'm gonna question her. The treatment is supposed to shave a couple pounds a week. This shows everything is normalized optimally. Why should we be pushing for more weight loss? God has no limit. He will give you everything you can take. If I lessen my faith in Him, that sends the message that even though I received His gift of love, I am thankless. Just be thankful that He's lost a normal amount of weight, okay? You don't need to go for more. I don't mean offense, doctor. I know now that the fault isn't on you for this poor result. She just said it's optimal news. It's on me, and I know what I must do. Let's just stick to the treatment. I really suggest you do not change the boy's lifestyle at this moment. I would never do anything to question my faith in him. Your son? Or I will see you next week, doctor. She looks like a cultist wine mom indeed. The week after? Oh, we driving. Ugh, this traffic is killing me. Bling, 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 bling. Hello? Doc, where the hell are you? Sorry, I'm running late. Traffic has been a pain. I'm still driving to the clinic. Oh, drive on the shoulder or something. The kid just came in and he... Slow down, why are you screaming? What happened? You gotta look at this. I started the scan just now. This is fucked up. I don't know what's happening. I'm on my way. Please get me the scan as soon as possible. How can this happen? I don't know. Is this normal? Have you heard of anybody losing 20 pounds in a week? I have read about mixed martial arts competitors doing it to reach a certain weight class before a fight, but they're intense and extreme cases. Yeah, that is true. And, oh, yeah. You wouldn't be able to do that unless you had a team of sports specialists. That was like what I was about to say. They always have like personal trainers just to make sure that they stay on top of their game. Even with that, you need a build capable of it, which this boy doesn't have. This is bad, right? Oh, it's very bad. It's unhealthy. Please prove me wrong here. I'm checking the vitals, but I don't see anything wrong. Everything is in working order. I can't find anything that could show signs of neglect or injury. Can I just say that I really, really love the music? It's just... God, it's just so good. I want to know who made the music. I guess you're proving me wrong. I'm going to stop treatment for now, but continue monitoring. We'll talk to the mom soon. Ma'am? She lost in space. Ma'am? Oh, doctor. I did not see you there. Do you see that? My boy. He's becoming more and more handsome by the minute. Not to alarm you, but this result is beyond expectations. God will always surpass expectations, doctor. I'm gonna question her. This is an extreme amount of weight loss. I told you last week, and I need to ask again. Have you changed his diet or his lifestyle in any way? Are you implying I'm starving my beloved child, Doctor? I am powerless to do so. I have been powerless for so long. It is in God's hands now to make my son handsome. 20 pounds is just. If I am doing something in error, please point it out to me. Tell me if I am starving him. Tell me if I am questioning my faith and cheating. Ma'am. Otherwise, I suggest you stick to being a doctor and not my son's parent. Geez, you're touchy, aren't you, Mrs.? It's true that we have found nothing wrong with his vitals at this point. However, I am stopping treatment, but continuing our monitoring of the situation for now. Do what you must. It's not like the treatment was the solution after all. That's pretty ominous. The very next week, I. Is the boy comfortable? I. I. Is the boy comfortable, nurse? Yes. Yes, Doc. Please begin scanning. It's just business as usual for the doctor, but the nurse is freaked out. You don't even need a scan. It's imperative. The team must know. I want to know. There you go, Doctor. You happy? Print it out. I want to hold it myself. He's off obesity markers. He's basically 10 to 15 pounds away from leaving even the overweight status. Please tell me that you actually stopped the treatment last week. I did. Oh, okay. I guess you don't need to do any more treatment or do any more scans. Maybe this kid has some kind of super gene? Maybe maybe the treatment is making him lose everything super fast. I'm sorry. But look at the mom's face. She looks so crazy here. Hello. I belong to the I belong to the cult of body shaming wine moms. Would you like to join me? I can definitely check his records again, but nothing indicates this child would be any different from the other people we've treated. Vitals show no sign of damage. However what? His body cavity, it's shrinking? Like his fat is being sucked out, compressing his frame inwards. What? Like a Capri Sun packet? That's a crude way to describe this, but yes. If the treatment isn't the reason this is happening, then looks like we will need to form a new hypothesis. Doc, can I ask you something? Yes? Please, promise me to get that child away from that mom. I am scared of what is happening. I will speak to her now. Doctor, do you see my son? I do, ma'am. Do you see how close he is to being handsome? Like, gosh, he's just an awful mother, oh my god. He already was handsome. Like, I think he's handsome enough, and maybe, like, just stop with the prayers or shit. Ma'am, I suggest that we begin a frequent monitoring of your son around the clock. We have a bed here at the clinic. We suggest that you do not bring him back home. I understand your concern. God's light scares the unbelievers. But when you open your eyes, Doctor, you too will see the light. The one I feared on my journey here. One to bestow on my son. She does sound like a cultist. Ma'am, I respected your beliefs up to this point, but this kid needs the full monitoring of our clinic 24/7. Something is very wrong here, and your viewpoint of your God needs to stay out of our way. I've already told you, I'm powerless. Do what you will with my son. He will soon be handsome, in his image. See those scans? We're so close, sweetie. Yeah, the poor kid is petrified. Members of the board, I am a woman of science. I believe in hard evidence and studying facts. But even I know now the power of him. No, she's joined the cult of body shaming wine mothers. Oh, he doesn't look too good there. Sheesh. She's just crying all happy and stuff. Isn't he handsome, doctor? And I'm sorry, but that look on her face looks hilarious. I'm sorry. Ma'am? Shh. Almost there, doctor. Almost there. Yeah. Oh, God. The poor child just went splat. Mr. Short comic under the same name in it. Oh yeah, it was a comic for an anthology in Chicago. Nice. And yeah, you can also download the game and donate to Cat Trigger as well, and maybe even follow them on Instagram. So yeah, it's an interesting game about weight loss and religious fanaticism, and if you like that sort of game, then feel free to play it. So, I hope you enjoyed this Let's Play, lads, and if you'd like to see more, feel free to let me down. Feel free to let me know down below. I can't speak. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a nice day. Bye.